Welcome to Intuitive Flow, hosted by me, Mikaela Filar, intuitive energy healer and mindset mentor. You've landed in the space you need to be to hear the no bullshit truth about how to actually manifest the life that you crave. This is the podcast that's here to shake you awake. It's time to unapologetically step into the woman you came here to be, the one who effortlessly attracts everything she desires. Let's flow. Welcome back. I am so excited to hit the ground running. You probably noticed that we have a couple of upgrades to the podcast. I am so excited about it. We are leveling up here on Intuitive Flow with Mikaela Filar with a new intro and outro. So make sure you stick around for the outro just to tell me how you like it. I love hearing from you guys. You guys mean so much to me, and recreating the intro and outro was something so fun, and it needed to happen, and it did. So excited to hear how you guys like it and what you think about it. For today's episode, we are going to dive into the fear of being seen, because I feel like the majority of my clients lately have been coming to me wanting to create, wanting to share, wanting to put themselves out there, but then having this like block of like this fear of being seen, not wanting to share specific things because they're afraid of what Sally down the street or Susan from high school is going to think about them. And I need to give you guys the pep talk that I've been giving all of my clients lately. So here it is. In short, we're going to try and keep this succinct. All right, let's get into it. So, what is the fear of being seen? The fear of being seen is simply the fear of being judged. Now, what does this mean? If you care about what other people think about you, that is a hole in your creator field around self-image. It is a self-image hole in your creator field. You are leaking energy from your creator field that could be filled with abundance, success, happiness, joy, but you're not. You're leaking that energy. There's a hole in your creator field in self-image because you care so much about what other people think. Now, I know, and trust me, I have been here where I used to care a lot about what other people thought. I cared a lot about like outside validation. Like, I get it. I'm not coming at this from a ignorant place. Like, I'm coming at this from a place of experience, from a place of I've been there, sis. Like, I got you. Like, let me help you get through it the way that I've gotten through it over time. This is not an overnight thing. You are going to need to consistently remember this podcast episode. Honestly, just save this podcast episode so that you can come back to it whenever you are maybe not posting or not sharing something that you want to share or want to post. And this isn't even just like in social media either. Like, if you are desiring to create a business or just be more present on social media, like this, I'm not just talking about social media, because I'm also talking about this in the sense of like you being authentically yourself and sharing what you feel is most authentic to you without giving a fuck what anybody else has to say about your opinion. Because guess what? It's your opinion. And if you trigger somebody, literally you can tell them you're welcome, because that's showing them such a beautiful mirror for them to heal something that is needing to be healed from within, right? So going back to this fear of being seen is actually the fear of being judged and caring what other people think about you. When you have, the reason it's a hole, like a self-image hole, is because when you have a 10 out of 10 self-image, you are so good with who you are and you know who you are that you are not going to care what anyone else thinks, because you already know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You know that you are ambitious, courageous, persistent, incredible, amazing, beautiful, humble. Actually, scratch the humble. We don't want to be humble. Look up in the dictionary what that actually means. And then you're like, oh yeah, that's why she said that. Self-sufficient, like beautiful, strong, independent, whatever, like all of these things all of these attributes that you actually connect to on a soul level, who you are on a soul level, you are connected to these things. So anything that anyone says that is not on this list of attributes that you actually connect to on a soul level, you simply do not fucking resonate with. I always give this example. If somebody was to tell me that I am not good at my job, I literally laugh at that. Like, I would literally laugh at that, because I know and I am rooted to the fact that I am the best of the best at what I do, right? And that's not me going around being like arrogant, right? Like I'm not like, oh, I'm the best of the best. Like I'm the like, but this is the thing. You want to be like braggy and very confident on the inside, but like chill on the outside, right? You want to be just, it's in your energy. You don't have to talk about it because it's just who you be. It's just how you are, right? So we're not defending ourselves when somebody tells us like you are, when somebody says something that you don't feel like you aren't, because you don't resonate with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you aren't, if you don't resonate with something that somebody says about you, then you have no emotion towards it. It just bounces off of you. It doesn't matter what they say, it doesn't affect you. However, if they say something and they're judging you or they're saying something about you and you, it like stirs up some sort of emotion in you, right? It like makes you feel some sort of way. It makes you angry. It makes you upset. That means that there's a piece of you somewhere inside, deep down, that does resonate with what they are saying. Because if you didn't resonate with it, then you wouldn't be triggered. But what a beautiful opportunity for you to heal something within you that needs to be healed. So next time you're triggered by what somebody says about you, that is an opportunity. They're mirroring you, and it's a beautiful opportunity for you to heal something within yourself that needs to be healed. I'm going to give this other example. So I gave the example of like, you know, me being the best of the best at what I do, right? Now, let's say you're wearing a black shirt right now. And I was to look at you and say, holy shit, that is the ugliest red shirt I have ever seen. I hate it. It's disgusting. Why did you put that on? You would be like, Mikaela, are you colorblind? My shirt is black. Ha ha. And you would walk away. Why? Because you do not resonate with what I'm being said, with what is being said to you, because it's not the ultimate truth. Okay. You don't resonate with it. It's not on your list of attributes, like AKA your shirt is black, right? But let's say you were wearing a red shirt and I was to say the same thing to you, and you, there's like two options. You can either be the confident version of yourself who, again, is so rooted in who she is, in her style, not giving a fuck, that she just doesn't care. It bounces off of her. Or you could be the version of you who lets it affect you and is like all of a sudden shrinks down and isn't her full authentic self because of what somebody else sees her shirt as, right? And it's all about perception. You cannot control somebody else's perception of you. So like, let's just stop trying to. Let's stop trying to be like, oh, well, like, why don't you like my red shirt? Like, no, no, you put that on because it made you feel good. You left your house and you came to the function with that red shirt on because it made you feel good. You felt hot in it. You felt like a hot, sexy babe. So, like, own it. And it's not, confidence isn't about what you have on, it's about what you are, like, your energy, like the energy that you are emitting off of you, period. Like if you have a high self-image, if you are confident while wearing your shirt, could be like something that not a lot, your whole outfit could be something that nobody else thinks is good, but like because of your energy in that outfit, they're not going to say shit to you because they know that that's just who you are, right? And if they don't like that, then they can kick rocks. Okay. And that's just something like energetically that you can build within time. But going back again to this fear of being seen and like this fear of being judged, it's just you resonating with what is being said or not. Okay. So if you find yourself to be not hitting post or to not be wearing what you want to wear out of fear of what other people are going to think or say, that's okay. And it also just means that you've got some self-image work to do. And that's a beautiful thing. And think about this. The trolls that have time to sit there and pick apart your TikTok or your reel or your Instagram carousel or your story or whatever it is, when all you're trying to do is help lift other people up by sharing what has been helping you, if you're letting some guy that's living in his mom's basement with fucking Cheeto fingers stop you from hitting that post button or from wearing that outfit, let's go. No. No. Like, when I say let's go, I'm like, let's fight. Like, let's go. Because, like, it's just, he has nothing on you, right? And, like, that's also what you have to remember. Like, they are just bored and they're just looking for a rise out of you. But, like, also, when your self-image is so high and you're so sure of yourself and you're so rooted in what you're sharing, you're not going to get, like, it's going to be very rare when that you do get the trolls. But when you do get the trolls, it's just, again, a mirror and an opportunity for you to heal something within you that needs to be healed, something that is being shown, a gift from your higher self that is showing you where your energy is out of alignment with where you say you desire to be, right? So if you have this fear of being seen, it is time to release that by getting connected and getting rooted to your core attributes. And this is exactly how you're going to do it. You're going to start a list in your phone, and it's going to be titled 125 Attributes of Who I Am to My Core. And I know I've given this list out and this tool out multiple times, but there's a lot of students who like start it and then don't finish it. And you guys, what is this fucking definition of self-love? It is the ability to prioritize yourself and put yourself first. Aren't we all here listening to this podcast so that we can become the best version of ourselves? Yes. So why are you putting yourself on the back burner? Why are you putting your self-love on the back burner? Ooh, yeah, I just called you out, didn't I? So we're going to do what? We're going to commit to what we say we're going to do, and we're going to do this tool. We are going to write in our phone 125 attributes of who I am to my core. And underneath that, you are going to list an attribute every single day for the next 125 days. Connected to that attribute is a memory that proves that attribute to be true. Okay? This attribute, this memory is going to, like, I want you to sit in this memory and get emotional about it. Like, you want to be emotionally connected to this memory that proves this attribute to be true. Because you guys, affirmations do not work. You can stare at your face, stare in the mirror until you're blue in the face, but nothing is going to work if you are not getting emotionally connected. Okay. So if you're just in the mirror, I am a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, or I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, or I am compassionate, I am compassionate, I am compassionate, but you're not like connecting that to a memory, then those are just words that you're consciously saying. Your subconscious and your conscious mind do not speak the same language. So we have to get them speaking the same language. And this is how we do it. Okay. So you're going to create the memory, and the memory is going to get you rooted to that attribute. Now, when you are sitting, if you can't just like sit and think about this memory and get rooted, I want you to get the fuck up out of your chair and act it out. So I just recently did a podcast episode about like confidence and stepping into like the most confident version of yourself, I think. Something like that. It was about an orange dress. Okay. So I walked into the restaurant. I was extremely overdressed. Everyone else was underdressed. And I had a choice. I could have either shrunk or I could have, step into that higher self version of me, which is what I did. So that's a core memory for me in reminding myself that I am confident, and I can relive that entire memory and get chills because I have programmed it into my subconscious mind that I am confident. And every time I think about that memory, it proves to my subconscious mind that I am confident. And I have more memories than that, but this is just what I'm giving you as an example. Okay. So you're going to get up out of your chair and you're going to act it out. So get up, walk the way that you walked towards that table. Close your eyes, maybe. So don't be like walking around too far, but close your eyes and like relive you in that moment of being the confident version of yourself that you knew you needed to be in that moment to get what you want out of whatever the situation was. Okay. Here's the thing. If we're not doing that, nothing's going to happen. If you are not getting emotionally rooted and connected to the memory, to that attribute, again, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind do not speak the same language. Okay. So that is why I cannot emphasize this enough. It is so important to get emotionally connected to the memory so that you can have it written in your energy field, in your creator field, and that can be broadcasted off of you, and you can flip it on with the snap of a finger. Okay. Meaning, let's say you walk into a room, or okay, I'll do both. Let's say you walk into a room and it's like you got ready at home, you felt fucking incredible, you put on the outfit that you wanted to put on, but then you get to the function and nobody there is dressed like you are. You then are going to be like, what am I going to do? Like, who am I in this moment? Am I the most confident version of me? Or am I going to shrink? Am I going to say, we have to go early because I don't feel comfortable? No, you're going to think about that memory of you in the orange dress. We're using metaphors. And you are going to step into that confident version of you and own the fuck out of what you're wearing and own the energy of that room that you're stepping into, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's how we get emotionally connected. That's how we rewire the subconscious to get actually rooted to these attributes. So you're going to every day for the next 125 days, write a attribute, connect it to a memory. All right. Every day. It's going to be the first thing that you do. If you have to wake up 5 minutes early to get this done, then wake up 5 minutes early to get this done. I don't care what you have to do, but stop putting yourself on the back burner. Commit to yourself if you want other people to commit to you, right? We all know here that this is an inside out world. So it's time to step the fuck up and put yourself first. You have got this. You wouldn't be listening to this podcast if you didn't know that you got this, right? I hope that I'm motivating you a little bit to put yourself first and stop putting yourself on the back burner, because you are worthy of so much more and deserving of so much more. And the only way that you're going to create the fucking life that you are saying that you want is by putting yourself first, prioritizing you, and committing to the work that you know you need to do in order to skyrocket your self-love, in order to skyrocket your self-image, so that you can become the version of you were fucking meant here to be. Okay? Okay. Now, for that second example, let's say you're about to press post, and this reel that you just created, or this TikTok that you just created, it says something a little controversial that not everybody is going to fully be able to comprehend. Guess what? The people who can't comprehend or don't understand aren't your people. That's not who you're making your content for. You are making your content for the people who you know will resonate with you. If it helped you, it's chances are gonna help somebody else. Okay. I would not be here sharing on this podcast if I didn't just start. And you guys, if you scroll back on my TikTok videos, oh my God, it is so cringe. It is embarrassing. So if you have some free time and you want to laugh, go ahead and do that. But yeah, so anyways, if you are going to post something that's controversial, but you are going to stop yourself out of fear of being seen, out of fear of what the guy in his mom's basement with Cheeto fingers is going to fucking think about you or say, or how he's going to troll you, honey, who cares? We've got to release that. You are doing not just yourself, but all of the people who you are here to help a disservice. Stop making it about you and start to make it about all of the people who you are here to serve. Period. Okay. Remember what I said. Save this episode because you're going to need a little reminder next time you want to post something that's out of the box that they put you in. I remember when I first started posting about how I'm an intuitive energetic healer and medium, and oh my God, all of my friends were talking. All of the people who I used to not, okay, maybe I'm being a little dramatic. All of them, like, no, not all of them, but there were a few people who I heard from other people that were talking about, oh my God, have you seen Mikaela's content lately? Did she go off the deep end? Like, is she well? Like, is she okay? Actually, yes, I am the best I have ever been, right? I have finally found the truth. I have finally started sharing something that I know will help people in so many more ways than one, right? It's refreshing, but you have to like block out the noise, put your blinders on, and do what you know needs to be done. And even you just being your authentic self is going to change lives. Even if you don't have a social media platform and you're not sharing on social media, maybe that's not your thing. Just you being you and you not being afraid of being your authentic self and you not giving a fuck what anybody else is thinking about you, that's going to help so many people have the courage to do the same thing. You have no idea who is watching you. You have no idea who is looking up to you. Like, for instance, my little sister is 22 years old, or she's turning 22 in October. And she always talks about how she looks up to me. And I, honest to God, never thought about that. Like, I never thought like, oh, like, I'm here to make my little sister proud. And even if I didn't post on social media, but like, she's just watched me grow up, right? And she has watched me become the woman who I have become. She has watched me go through all of the trial and tribulations through my life, and especially with my dad, right? Because we share the same dad, different moms. So for her to say that she is proud of me and that she looks up to me and that I am a role model for her means so much. And all of that is due to the work that I do on myself, my ability to be unapologetically myself and to stop caring what other people think about me, and my ability to just start and to just show up and be me, right? To stop looking outside of myself for that validation, because the only validation that you need is from yourself. Learn how to love yourself, learn how to prioritize yourself, put yourself first, learn how to get connected to the attributes that you truly, truly connect to on a soul level, and your life will start to shift. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for listening, as always. And make sure you keep listening so that you can hear my new outro. Mwah. Bye. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode of Intuitive Flow with Mikaela Filar. If this lit something up inside of you, make sure you hit that follow button so you never miss another episode. We have new episodes coming out every week. If you love what you heard, drop a 5-star rating and review or share it with a family member or friend so that this podcast can grow and help more women rise. For more on self-love, self-image, intuition, and manifestation, come hang out with me on Instagram or TikTok at Mikaela Filar. The links are all in the show notes below. And as always, we will chat soon.